when it comes to exercising and working on your fitness, it's really important to identify what season of life you're in. For me, there was a time I could spend 5 hours in gym. I wouldn't mind because I had that time. But until I started my 9 to 5, I didn't know I could adjust what my fitness routine could look like. So when I started my 9 to 5, it was a big stressor for me because I couldn't exercise as much. I was worried about losing all my gains. I was worried about gaining weight. I was worried about that. So what I did that was really detrimental to my health was I stretched out my time. I started waking up earlier to go to the gym, and I would spend hours in the gym. And because I was scared of gaining weight, I wouldn't eat as much. I was starving myself much more at the office because I was sitting down more. So I felt like I had to not eat so not to gain weight. However, I was ignoring that part of my life where I was becoming constantly tired, very easily agitated, really stressed out, always hungry because I was chasing a figure that wasn't part of this new season of life I was in. I had a 9 to 5. I was managing a whole business and also running a business on the side. So I needed my rest, I needed food, I needed a healthy amount of exercise. But I was so focused on what my body would look like and not focused on, because it just meant that I had the wrong priorities at that time. So it affected everything. It affected my exercise because at the time I couldn't keep up anymore and I stopped exercising altogether. Because I couldn't make it to the gym, I was like, what's the point of exercising at home? So I started eating ultra processed food, just really processed, because my mood was reflecting how I was eating, and the more I ate those food, the less energy I had, the more stressed out I was. It just spiraled out of control, right? But what brought me back from that place of being constantly tired, overwhelmed with work, not exercising at all, even though I knew I really enjoyed exercise and I really wanted to exercise, but I didn't because my priorities were not right in the moment. So what I did instead, it took a while, it took a very long time, and I wish I had a coach that took me through that transition so I didn't have to learn that exercising and what my body looks like and what I wanted to show up as changes in seasons of life I was in. So what I do now is I exercise at home and I exercise according to how I want my body to feel. So my priorities are different now because I am working in accordance to my values. My priority just means that I want to have a very healthy body. I want to be able to sleep well. I want a body that handles stress very well. I want a nourished body. I want a body that is not driven by unbalanced hormones and just out of whack every time my menses comes or not. So what I do is I prioritize healthy eating of my vegetables, taking walks every now and then. I really exercise, even if I can't get 3 days of resistance training. What I did is I signed myself up to a program or a coach that helped me manage that part of resistance training, because I'm not really a fan of resistance training anymore, but because I know I need it and it's in accordance to my values. If I don't strength train, I am tired all the time. So I do yoga for the mental clarity it gives me. For the other part of fitness it provides me. It challenges my strength. It brings me this calmness and this ability to focus on a thing for a long time without getting distracted. So I'm working out and eating according to the season of life I'm in. So I'm able to handle work 9 to 5 and also handle a full-time coaching business. And that is why you have to adapt your fitness goal to the season of life you are in. So in healing the relationship you have with food and exercise, it looks different for everybody. You could want to heal your relationship with food because you have to handle whatever the underlying issue is with food that makes you gain weight and not want to move your body and just makes you tired all the time. Or maybe you want to heal this relationship with exercise where you're like, you over-exercise all the time, you just can't help yourself. Regardless of how you're feeling, you must exercise. And if you don't exercise that way, you beat yourself up for not being able to exercise that way, even if your body is as tired. Or maybe you have this relationship with food where you feel really guilty every time you eat something that is not a whole food, or something that maybe they've told you if you cannot pronounce the ingredient, then it's not good for you, right? But healing your relationship with food is coming to this neutral place with food and exercise, where you're treating yourself with kindness and forgiving yourself for the things you're not able to do, and understanding when you're able to do a thing at a level. Sometimes we want to always exercise at a level that your body is not able to do at a particular moment, and then if you're not, because your body is not able to do that, you beat yourself up for not being able to do that, and it spirals, right? It affects your emotions, it affects your productivity, you're feeling bad, and we downplay how much our body image affects the way we do things. I downplayed it for a long time because I felt like until I looked a certain way, I didn't have the ability to be a fitness coach. But it was because I was misunderstanding what fitness coaching is, what being healthy is, what fitness is. I didn't understand what it was. I looked at it from a place of looking a particular way, even if I was eating in a very disordered manner, right? When I was really skinny, I wasn't eating enough, I was over-exercising, I wasn't sleeping enough, my body was always constantly tired and in pain, and just really just agitated and emotional, and I wouldn't know why. And that was because I was stressing my body. I was stressed out with both work and exercise. Exercise that was meant to heal me became a really big stressor in my life, and I wasn't eating enough calories to sustain the amount of work I was doing, to sustain the amount of mental work I was putting in physically, because my work is physically demanding. And no, I'm not a laborer. We have cartons and cartons and cartons we have to, arrange and bring out, and speak with customers, count, because the bulk of our work is inventory, so you're like counting inventories every day, doing competitions every day, 9 to 5 daily, and then come back, you're speaking with clients, you're training clients on exercise, and then it's like I had a whole lot going on, and I can handle that now. But as of then, because of the way I was treating that part of my life and that season of my life, it wasn't blending with other things I had to do, because I prioritized my look over how I felt. Right? So healing your relationship with your body is looking at how you feel, how you want to feel, how you want your body to feel, appreciating what your body can do for you. I wasn't appreciating what my body could do for me. I wasn't looking at all the things my body did for me, like help my body digest food, my body moves around, my body helps me get things done. It's called body functionalities, other things your body can do aside from look a certain way. And I started appreciating all that I can walk without pain, I can squat down without pain, I can sit on a toilet seat and stand up without pain. My body could do all of these things. I can see, I can read, I can express myself in a video like this. So I started appreciating all that more. And because I was appreciating all that more, I was able to enjoy my time exercising. I was able to enjoy exercising itself, because it wasn't just about my weight. It became more about how it made me feel, and how I noticed it translates to other areas of my life. It gave me more mental strength to stay on a task and finish it without feeling stressed out. And then the calmness, I can't really bring it down to the calmness it brings. When you're stressed out, you just take a deep breath and just get to doing the work you want to do, because your body can absorb that stress without breaking homeostasis, right? So that's what healing your relationship with your body looks like. So we keep practicing until we get it right. Peace out.